and my homeboy Jameer just come knocking because I'm on the 3rd floor. He was on the 2nd. He just come banging on my door at like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's like 11 to 12 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I'm still drunk. Like, I'm asleep. He's like, bro, get on some clothes. Like,
it's a derecho.
We just thought it was a tornado.
And you're like, what?
We thought it was a tornado.
You're
so
like, what?
he's like banging on my door. And,
You're like,
he's
who is
just like,
derecho?
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Welcome back to another episode of Save for the Pod, episode number 81, the TO episode.
Oh, one of the
Kobe's
only the greatest,
game,
yes,
bro.
sir.
only the greatest
Kobe's
receiver
81.
ever. At least one of them.
What else? Calvin Johnson, he 81, right?
Yep.
Any other ones? Oh, Anquan Bolden, you mentioned him last week.
T.O.'s the only important one for real.
What?
T.O.'s that guy.
No, bro, there's a bunch of great 81s
yeah,
that we
81
just
I feel like
mentioned.
is like the most popular.
No, I feel like 84 is.
Who's 84?
Randy.
Who else?
Randy Moss is what I meant.
Who else?
Zach Bemmel. Because of Randy
Sterling
Moss.
Sharp.
But anyways, right before we started recording, we just had a little funny moment. I'm not gonna repeat the whole thing, but this nigga Phil just got us giggling. So we in a silly goose mood today. So it might be a good episode. But we got Phil in the building, we got Luke in the building, and then of course me, Zach. How y'all boys feeling this week?
You want to go first, Luke?
I'm doing okay. Work been kind of stressing me out the last 2 weeks. This week I worked, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Jesus Christ.
3 days in a row.
Jeez.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I took today off. And I only worked like 4 or 5 hours yesterday. But I worked the 42 hours the first 3 days of the week, which was just OD.
Why?
Well, we've been on Mondays and Wednesdays is when we're like the most understaffed. I mean, we're not really understaffed, but they needed me at night for Monday and Wednesday, so I helped out. And then on Tuesday, we had
Why didn't you flex
we had
time?
a late meeting. Huh?
Why didn't you flex
come in
time?
late?
Come in late.
Well, I had stuff to do in the office anyway. Like, we've been revamping a lot of our processes and procedures, and like we redid how we allocate to clubs, how we allocate funds to clubs.
Yeah.
We redid the entire like marketing identity system. And these are all things that like we've needed to do for a minute, and there just hasn't been anyone in my position for like over a year. So when I got there, like over the last like 4 months, I've been working with the marketing team, like not the student marketing team, like the university marketing team.
Yeah.
To get all this shit done. It's been dragging on, and then finally like we were supposed to meet Monday to reveal the entire thing, like all the logos, like how flyers should look, what fonts, colors, and all that we should be using. So that's why I had to go in early on Monday.
Okay.
And then the club allocation stuff, I was meeting with the finance department Monday and Tuesday to go over new club allocations, because the way they did in the past is kind of trash. So I kind of created a new way to do it, and then yeah. So Monday, Tuesday we're dumb busy, and then Wednesday I had to help referee.
Okay. Phil, what about you?
I felt lonely this week.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Why
it's
you felt
weird.
lonely?
Oh, talk to us.
I don't know, bro. You ever just feel lonely? I felt lonely. Like, I don't know. It's like, I just felt like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't talk to my mom all week or something. I don't know. I just felt lonely, like in every aspect of like feeling lonely. Like I didn't talk to a lot of my friends this week. Like the communication hasn't been as high as it usually is.
Yeah. Was that people not hitting you up, or you not hitting people up?
I feel like it's a combination.
Okay.
Just like even trading, like my trading was kind of sporadic this week. Yeah, man.
I feel like we didn't talk as much as I mean, we communicate every day, but usually the group chat's like
More lit.
But also, now that we have the Discord, this isn't a shameless plug, but we've been talking in the Discord with each other along with everyone else. But Luke, I felt like you were also kind of quiet this past week as well.
Yeah, I know I was. And I even had like other shit that I was trying to do. Like
Yeah.
AJ and I were supposed to get on a Zoom and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even able to do that. I was supposed to go see my parents a couple times this week. Because as you know, they're moving.
Yeah.
So like I've been
Hi,
trying to go
Mom.
back and forth, like just seeing them, but also, like I mean, going to grab stuff that I need, like as they sell the house and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I didn't even get to do any of that, and I was supposed to go twice this week.
Got you.
Which kind of sucks.
But yeah, I mean, we've still been talking, and Phil, you've been super active in the Discord. So
Yeah. It's just
I know you got that feeling of being lonely, but
Yeah,
the Discord family is here for you, bro.
every now and again, I get in my bag. Just one of them times. Like every so often throughout the year, I just go like dark. I'm just dark.
Like, is it when you at the house or like all day, like even at work? Because I feel like at work, if I feel lonely, like I don't really think about it at work because I'm so productive.
Yeah. No, it's like when I have idle time, cause I don't feel it like at work or in training. It's just like the few hours that I get by myself. I'm just like, I just feel not even, maybe it's not lonely, just empty. That makes sense.
Got you.
It's like I'm missing something.
Damn, it sounded like we was all having a week then.
Bro,
Yeah.
Because this past week I was sick. So I took some time off because I was sick. So I had a couple of days off. I mean, the first day while I was recovering, I did a lot at the house. And I felt like it wasn't really what I planned on it being. And then having to pay rent with this new apartment place, like that nigga was driving me nuts because I was having to run in circles, go to the bank. The bank was telling me that the numbers were wrong, this and that. As well as trying to find a fucking post office in Derecho, which was a mission within
Wait,
itself.
you just
but-
can't send it to your.
So this is the first time I've ever had to pay rent in person or like not online. And I asked the nigga like, why can't I just pay Zelle? And he was like saying he didn't have that, but he said next month it should be online.
how old
but
is he?
I don't know. It's an old dude that's definitely not from here. But yeah, I mean the 2 days off were nice. Today I didn't dread going into work. Work kind of flew by because I did have a lot of catching up to do, but the 2 days off were much needed. A nice little mental health break. So
Did sorry, I don't even know why I started that question with did. I don't like. Does it feel weird to take days off in the middle of the week? Like for me, anytime I try to take days off, like I never want to go back that same week. So I'm always doing it like I'm either doing it on a Monday, so I like the weekend is longer on the end part of it,
yeah.
or I do it on like a Thursday, Friday, and I would say like 90% of the time it's like Thursday, Friday.
So initially I planned on taking vacation time, but I think the reason I was like I'm gonna just take sick time is because one, I legitimately did need like a mental health break. But I felt kind of guilty, which is fucked up. Like that's what this society has done to us. That I feel even though I have vacation time, like I was like, if I tell whoever that I want to take this vacation time, like kind of within the week, like kind of last minute with not a bunch of time, with a fucking heads up, that I was gonna feel bad about it. So that's why I was just like, all right, I'm sick.
Wait, you'd feel bad because your boss, or you'd feel bad because of the students?
My boss and his boss like questioning that shit.
Oh,
So I was like,
bro, that's the opposite for me.
I wouldn't feel bad.
I only feel bad for my students.
yeah,
Because I'm like, I mean, the way I set up all my programs is that obviously it can survive when I'm not there. Like I have people in like leadership positions, but still I feel bad. I'm like, dang, the students sometimes they have questions for me and I can't do it because I'm not there.
yeah.
But my boss, I'm like, bro, I don't give a shit.
Well, my students, because I don't remember if you said this was at this job or your previous job where you like your students didn't like you texting them. I think you said that was your
last
previous
job.
job.
Yeah.
Like I text my students all the time and I sometimes feel bad because I'm like, you're not at work. Like I shouldn't be blowing you up. But they text me, I text them. So we figure shit out. So
Oh, okay.
I don't feel bad. Like if they had any issues, they knew that they could hit me up.
Yeah.
I'm corporate, so I don't feel bad. It's just that, like, I actually just requested next Friday off because I got to go to court, virtual court. So
But that's a legitimate excuse. You're not taking
Yeah.
time off because it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
I want.
I've taken time off before just cause, but for me personally, I generally don't like taking time off without having a plan.
Yeah.
So if I don't have like, if I'm not traveling,
Yeah.
I generally don't take time off to just take time off because I'm gonna be like, well, I'm just not gonna do shit anyways.
Yeah, but that's the issue. Like, I'm
I
not
don't know if
saying
I don't know if we've been programmed that way. I just think, I don't know. It's just I don't feel like I'm programmed that way because
Yeah.
if I take time off, I randomly take time off, I don't feel bad. It's more so like I genuinely like it's just like I think we mentioned a couple weeks ago. I just like to work.
Yeah.
So it's like I like to do stuff and be involved. So it's
Yeah.
like if I, especially now that I'm learning, like if I'm just taking time off just cause, it's just gonna set me back at work, and then I'm
Mhm.
like I really don't want to get set back at work for
Yeah.
not a good cause.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, Zach, that's definitely on your bosses too.
Yeah.
Because like them questioning it, like they shouldn't be. Like
I
you,
know.
like you said, you have the days. When I was at Butler, it was like my boss now questions it like your boss does, and I really don't care. Like
HIPAA.
it's a little bit
I
different.
don't have to tell you.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but my
Well, HIPAA
old,
sick time. That's why I fucking took sick time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
my
Yeah.
old boss, like he would be like, "Oh, I've seen you like staying late these last few nights. Just take tomorrow off, and don't even put it in as like a vacation day or sick day
Yeah.
or whatever. Just take it off." So he was always like encouraging me to just take days
Yeah.
off, which was cool.
Yeah.
But
That's how it is
your
in my
your
job.
boss now like questioning you. That's definitely
Yeah, it's
why you
not so
feel
much.
that.
It's not so much him. It's his boss that I feel like would be questioning that shit, and other people in the office. Like my boss is super chill. Like yeah, he can micromanage at times, which is
Mhm.
mad annoying. But like he don't really be questioning shit, and like, which actually just reminds me, I never actually put the sick time in. But he don't be like up my ass about that shit. But it's like the other people that I
yeah.
don't want.
Oh, like
fucking-
other assistant directors.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
But anyways, talking about time off, Luke, you were in New York for a little bit. How was
Yeah.
that?
It was good. It was relaxing. Like that's the whole reason why I went. My brother is in Italy right now, so he has like an open apartment, a free
Yeah.
apartment. So it's like, I have some flight credit, and it's a free stay, so there's no like money up front that I gotta pay. So let me just go.
You went Dolo or you went with Bay?
Nah, I went with Bay. So we went up Thursday morning. We got there. Spent pretty much all of Thursday just out and about, like walking around. She was shopping a little bit. Had some good food. Just chilled.
You had that pizza you told me about?
Oh yeah, I can't remember what the fuck it is. It's called the Bee Sting from Roberta's Pizza in Williamsburg. So if you're ever in Williamsburg, get the Bee Sting. That shit is fire. It's like, it's not really pepperoni. I don't know what it is. It's like,
Salami.
it's not salami,
And prosciutto?
but it's some shit that's very similar. And they put like basil, something else, like mint or some shit. And they put spicy honey. And it's the spicy honey that's fire. Like, it's better than any other honey that I've ever tasted in my life.
Why? Because it got the stickiness?
It got the juice.
You know how sticky it get?
It got the juice.
It do got the juice.
Bro,
Just
that shit
sticks
was
to
so,
the top of your
honestly,
mouth.
I could eat that every night for dinner. Like,
And
that's how
see,
fire
this
it
is where me and Luke are fucking similar as shit, because it's probably only because the fucking honey, like, we both got terrible ass sweet tooths, like barbecue
Yeah.
sauce, like anything tangy, sweet.
No, it's like, the pizza, like with the pepperonis or whatever the hell it is, it's like salty. And then you get the sweet with the honey, so the combination,
Yeah.
like one hits you first, then the next one.
It's like a
Give you that
DP.
1-2 punch.
It is like a DP.
Shout out, Lindsay.
Yeah, shout out Lindsay for real.
But yeah, we went to Roberta's, and then Friday, I think Friday was a little bit more chill. I mean, we did a little bit more shopping, but we found like a park, set up a little blanket, did a little picnic.
Aw.
People, honestly, New York's the best place that people watch.
That's-
Oh,
you see-
100%.
facts. It's
Yeah.
You
psychos
see
out there.
so, bro, not just psychos, but you see just so many interesting people. Like the way people dress, like they don't care, the way they like act, the shit they do. Like when you go to the park, there's also a million things going on, especially on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like you can, like green areas, there's people playing, but then you'll have like 3 different bands and people dancing and people like bringing a whole ass, like wheeling a piano out there. So everywhere you look, like there's some shit going on. So it was nice to like relax, but also like take in all the stuff that was happening around me.
Did you go to the bodega and get a sandwich?
Nah, I did ask my friend who's from New York where the best chopped cheese is, and he gave me a spot, but it's all the way in Harlem, and I wasn't going out in Harlem.
Well, yeah, I think Harlem or Brooklyn or the Bronx originated chopped cheese. I think it might have been the Bronx.
And then Saturday and Sunday was some more like just getting good food, chilling, trying to relax. If you're ever out there and you want a burger, there's I think it's a Moroccan burger spot called BK Jani. That shit is fire. That's in Brooklyn.
So we're at what borough Adam staying?
Bed-Stuy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's not a borough.
Okay, it's Brooklyn, but Bed-Stuy. Is
I
the
know
area.
what you meant.
I appreciate that. We also had a Mediterranean restaurant called Cafe Mogador. That shit was fire. What else did we eat? Oh, we had a Szechuan. We went to a Szechuan spot called Szechuan Mountain House. Also fire. So, I mean, it was just good food, relaxing, pretty much.
Got you. Well, I'm glad that you and Bae got the little vacation getaway.
But
and
y'all, every time I go somewhere, y'all like that we're out on vacation. I think I saw that on like the Discord or something.
Wait, you said what?
That every time we're out, you and Tatiana are like, another vacation or another day.
No, Tatiana
whenever
said she was jealous. That was it.
Whenever you travel with your lady, it's a vacation, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, not according to you.
When
you and Danny went to fucking
Damn,
Chicago and you were
no,
like,
that's not a
"Nah,
vacation.
it's
That's
not a
we went to go see
vacation."
family.
But
It's
you
different.
literally just
You
said
just said,
anytime
but-
you travel, it's
Yeah.
a vacation.
He didn't with context. Like,
Yeah.
did you go see family?
Yeah.
Were you
my
spending
sister was
time with, like? But were you spending the
Yeah.
whole?
Oh,
trip
you
with
were
your
saying
sister?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
as in Luke, not you as in the general.
Oh, I spent
you.
we spent 75% or more with my sister.
That's not a vacation then. So my correction.
This nigga's so stubborn,
Right?
bro.
It's not a vacation.
He wants to say it's a vacation so bad, but he doesn't
No,
want to contradict
It's
himself.
not because I didn't know you spent that much time with your sister. That's
Yes, but they spent mad time together.
But
And they traveled
no,
together.
75% of that time is with his sister. That's not a vacation.
And when you went, Luke, it wasn't.
Did you go to see your sister?
Well, she came to us. We didn't like. She has her own spot away from my brothers, obviously.
But the trip to New York was the intention to see Rachel. Like
Nah, not
that,
really, no.
Okay,
So
then.
then that's a vacation.
Okay, exactly.
Okay, then that's a vacation.
All right.
I mean, that was part of the plan. Like I knew that I was going to.
part of the
It's a
plan,
vacation.
but that wasn't.
Yeah, because the intent is to spend time in a different city with y'all.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so how's yours not a vacation?
We went to go see the family.
Is the only reason you went? No.
Yeah.
No.
Last time we went home,
The only reason you went was to see family.
what did we go home for?
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it was. That's usually the only time I go home. I rarely ever fly home to just go home because all my family and friends there. So it's like I'm going home to see family, hang out. Most of the time, just hang out with the family, and go out at night with the homeboys, and that's it.
I still think it's a vacation.
I.
Anytime you get on a flight with your significant other,
That's
a vacation.
That's how I
negative.
feel.
That's
Yeah.
negative. I
That
don't
is
feel
true.
that
All
way.
right, but we can
Okay.
move on though. So we have a couple of streaming topics early in the random topic section. We'll start off with The Little Mermaid. So if you live in under a rock, Ariel, which is played by what's her name?
Chloe Bailey.
Yeah, Chloe Bailey.
Is it Chloe Bailey or Halle Bailey?
Hallie? Yes, it's
Halle
Hallie.
Bailey,
She is playing the new Ariel. Which if you don't know, she is black. Ariel is a white redhead. And now we have a lot of white people or people not of color that are upset, up in arms that the new Ariel is not a white woman.
I for one am pissed. I'm kidding. Nah, honestly,
Bro, these motherfuckers coming up with scientific equations as to why she can't be black.
but it's so weird because this is a fictional character.
Exactly.
Like it's not someone from history.
A fictional character of an animal or creature that would never exist.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the same reaction when they said Jesus was black. Or like Santa Claus is black. I was like, what do you mean Santa Claus is black? He can't be black. It's impossible. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we literally have a history of white people playing historical ethnic people.
Yes.
So it's not. I don't think it's apples to oranges. Not a big deal. It's a fucking Disney movie.
But they creating, like I said, equations. They coming up with groups like Not My Ariel, like boycotting the fucking
Not
movie.
My
I don't even know when it's supposed
That
to
shit
come out.
gonna do numbers, bro. It's a Disney
Exactly, exactly. And then I mean, it's dope to see on the other side, like the little black girls that are super
Yeah.
excited, and they're like, "Oh, she looks like me," or "Oh my God, is she really black? Like, is this for
Yeah.
real?" y'all seen y'all seen the little white girl that was sitting on the couch?
Whitney Houston.
She was like, "Was that just me, or was that Whitney Houston?"
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my God, bro, you need to see that
That's
video
hilarious.
because she's sitting there so awkwardly. But,
How old is she?
Bro, she probably like 4.
How does
But
she know
also-
who Whitney Houston is?
I don't know.
Also, these are little kids. If
Yeah.
they've never watched the original
Yeah.
Mermaid, they don't have a reference point. That's the original Mermaid.
Jesus Christ.
The original Mermaid would be like our generation,
Yeah, exactly.
growing up in the '90s, and we can definitely kids don't know about that shit.
Yeah. But not only are people like upset about the skin color of Ariel, they're just mad about like how the picture looks. They're like, why does it look so dark? It should be brighter. Like, motherfucker, they are underwater. Then you have people saying that it doesn't look like it's underwater. Like, are we really dissecting a child's
Yeah.
film?
Probably just because of the one thing first.
Exactly. Bro, it's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
People just want something to complain about.
Like, you're not dissecting something that's like super in depth, like fucking Shawshank Redemption or some shit like that. You're fucking dissecting the Little Mermaid.
Or you're not dissecting something that, yeah, actually has some type of like historical context.
reference, yeah.
Exactly.
Reference,
Exactly.
yeah. That shit's
So
stupid.
then next we had people boycotting a movie that Phil really wants to see. What was it called again?
The
Woman
Woman
King? Yes,
Yeah.
The Woman King. So there is a hashtag going
With
around.
Viola, you think she's gonna cry? In the
She's
movie?
definitely gonna cry.
She's
She's gonna look
definitely gonna
ugly too.
Yeah,
I love
snap.
Viola Davis as an actress though. She's her range
Except
is
for when she
OD.
cried.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, cause her
Was
cry,
it hidden
her
fences
cry,
or whatever it was?
yeah, her cry isn't as worse as
That shit
Kerry
was
Washington.
snot.
Yeah, Carrie.
Kerry
Oh.
Washington has the worst cry.
No, I think Viola Davis in that hidden fences or whatever it is, where she's like snot dripping.
That's
it's
everything.
not hidden fences, it's just
What is
fences.
it?
It's
What's
yeah,
hidden?
I think you're talking about Hidden
Hidden
Figures.
Figures.
Oh no.
You're talking about fences.
I'm thinking about fences.
yeah.
Wait, Viola was in Hidden Figures though, right?
I
can't
don't
remember.
think so. Taraji was in it though.
Yeah.
I can't
Or
remember.
some-
But
I don't
anyway.
know. But yeah, Viola Davis has an ugly cry. She always snotting. Like How to Get Away with Murder. She was always.
But
snotting
yeah,
in that.
people want to boycott, and then because Phil doesn't look at the list of things we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about today. She's like, I really want to see this movie. We're going on a date
Nah, she
to see
wasn't
The
in it.
Woman King. And then Zach and I were like,
Wait, why they boycotting it though?
So Luke, you can take it away.
how you gonna say so and then not say nothing
He
else?
said so. You could take it away.
Yeah. So
So,
Luke, you
It
could
was
take
an
it.
introduction for you to take it away.
Yep. So the kingdom that the movie is based on, actually got all of its power and rose to power from selling slaves through the transatlantic slave trade. So that's what people are saying is the movie is glorifying
Yes.
slave trade. So like that kingdom rose off the backs of its own people.
Yeah. But once again, we just have the woke crowd. I mean, Luke, I don't know how you feel about it. Phil, I already know
I
how
don't-
he'll feel about it. But it's just the woke crowd once again trying to cancel
Yeah,
some shit.
I don't know enough about it,
Yeah, same.
but if it does glorify slave trade, like I can see why people would be like, why are we doing this?
See, the backlash I was seeing though is I don't think that the movie it per se is glorifying slave trade. It's
It's
glorifying the group of
the
people, or
kingdom.
yes, the tribe that had
That was risen up by women.
Yes.
that became powerful
yes, exactly
because of slave trade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I do hope that that's.
but even if
do you think they should touch on that part? Like whether it's not, I'm not saying whether it's glorifying or not, but like to shed light on.
Well, yeah, but also I think they mentioned that
people
it's
know about it?
loosely based on a true story.
Yeah. I'm also real quick. I'm dumb as shit. Like, this is worse than the fucking Sue Bird comment after last pod.
No, it's not. Tell people the Sue Bird comment. That was the worst comment I've ever heard.
No, but when I saw this, I thought that it was fucking like a prequel or some shit to fucking Black Panther.
Most people thought that, actually. That was like
Yeah.
Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with Black Panther. I was actually
That might be racist of you.
No, because
the way
Viola
it's shot.
Davis is in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
facts.
and the way it's shot. It
Yeah.
kind of it has the African tribes, the warrior fights, but
Yeah. I 100% thought, because I remember I just recently saw a video of her like training for this movie, and I 100% thought it was for Black Panther 2. And then when I saw this, I'm like, oh wait, I know this isn't Black Panther 2, so it must be like the origin story or the prequels. And I'm just like, wow, I'm dumb as shit. I feel like a
No,
fucking
that
idiot.
wasn't dumber than the Sue Bird thing.
No, it wasn't. Because a lot of people thought that.
Well, a lot of people also thought that Larry Bird and Sue Bird were.
Bro, don't make me start going in again about who might be related.
Yeah, I'll
I
let
can't
y'all.
even
I'll
remember
let y'all know
some of
how
them.
it is next pod, because I'm going to the show to see it. So
All right, yeah, you did. AJ really liked it. AJ saw it. I think somebody else said they saw
plus
it.
it's all
Gabe.
black. You know, I'm going to,
Yeah.
unless it's like, as long as it's not like a fucking The Help type movie, I'm going to see it.
Oh, what
Yeah.
type movie?
The Help.
Oh.
But I think even if they were glorifying slave trade, I mean, it definitely sounds like I don't think Viola.
doubt.
Yeah, I don't think Viola Davis would be a part of a movie.
I don't think so.
That
Well,
would
unless
only
maybe she
be
didn't
fucking
know.
yeah.
Either her or John Boy. What's his name? Like Joy Boy.
What?
Name?
Boyega or whatever.
Boyega, yeah, because he's in it too.
Yeah.
Also, don't think
Well, probably
the
a lot
sou-
of it.
but
Since
from the
it's-
sound of it, doesn't sound like they boycotting. I think it's more so they're highlighting a tribe that was involved in the
Wait, what?
transatlantic slave trade.
Yeah, they're not
But-
boycotting.
but
It's
I'm-
people,
I'm-
the viewers.
I'm saying like they're not like glorifying.
Glorifying.
Yeah. So you know how
oh,
like
we
the,
won't know until
the,
you see it.
like in my mind, I wouldn't imagine they're glorifying it, but more so the woke crowd is mad because it's highlighting a tribe
yeah.
that probably was involved in the transatlantic slave trade. But there's
Yeah.
a lot of tribes that were involved, and also like they didn't understand that European slavery would be like that, because you got to keep it in context. Africans had slaves, but their slavery was different. It was
Yeah.
more indentured servitude, and you kept your language. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't the
They
extent.
weren't like assimilating you to another language.
Yeah, that wasn't to European slavery is the worst slavery because it dehumanized the people. It's the first slavery to dehumanize it, because Arabs had slaves, Africans had slaves, but they never
Mhm.
dehumanized the person.
Yeah.
And it didn't make them lose their language, give them their God, and so forth and so on. That's
Got you.
so they didn't know. They probably, I would guess, didn't know the depths that they were giving up other tribes to.
Yeah. Got you.
I hope so.
Any other thoughts about Woman King?
It's my first time in the movies in 3 years.
Bro, yeah, I haven't been.
Was
to
the
movies,
Joker the last thing you saw?
Bro, we went over this at AJ's house. And
Yeah.
Phil went to the
Did I
movies
see
like
the
2
Joker
days
in the
ago.
movies?
Yes, bro.
Bro, how many times we gotta go over this?
Anyways, we'll move on. So we want to say R.I.P. to PNB Rock, another rapper
Oh yeah.
who lost his life too soon.
Bro, is it true about his girlfriend posted their location?
Yes,
She did.
but
At
wait, what?
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
You said she did or she did
She
not?
did. She
Oh
did.
yeah, she did. But he also posted his location. But I just think it's kind of fucked up how everyone is kind of putting the blame on her as if she's not
Yeah.
already dealing with enough trauma
Oh, facts.
as is. And then it doesn't make it any better that like DJ Academics, he had reposted a video of an interview with him and PNB Rock, and like in that same interview, PNB Rock was saying how there's been situations like recently that just happened where there were like attempted robberies on him, or like there were situations that he noticed that were uncomfortable and his girl like didn't peep game at all.
Mhm.
So it's just a lot for her.
But I was listening to like some like OG niggas in California, and they was just explaining like it's not the girl's fault. Like he was in the hood at a Roscoe's Chicken Waffle.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Apparently the the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle that he went to wasn't like the popular one. It was more so the one in the sketchy area that
It was
he
in the
shouldn't
hood,
have-
like South
yeah.
Central.
Yeah.
So it's gang area. So like I said, most of the OGs I was listening to, they was just like, bro, you
But
and
do
your
you just look for people's location, then you're like,
No, but they
Gonna
don't.
get his ass.
But that's what I'm saying. Most of the OG gangbangers on the West Coast was saying like it wasn't the chick.
Yeah.
Even if she posted the location, they like, yo, this nigga's in the hood with
Yeah.
chains on. That's just a sitting duck.
Yeah.
Like, and he wasn't just picking up food. He was dining in the
Yeah.
hood. So they saying like you can't move like that in LA. Like no matter,
Damn.
like you just can't move like
That's
that in
wild,
LA.
because I'd be going to check Roscoe's when I go.
But
Yeah.
you don't be hella chains on,
That's true.
looking like a lick.
Yeah.
I think I look like a lick. My girl would think I look like a lick.
Not that
You
type of lick, my
stupid
guy.
Shit.
Okay.
Damn, I was gonna make a point, but I completely forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Don't
Also,
look like
Pop Smoke's girl did the same thing, huh?
Yes, I mean
seen that.
there's been a couple, but I mean
Bro, if my girl ever shares my location, we're fighting.
I think you're okay. I don't think
I'm
that's not
kidding.
anything you gotta worry
I don't
about.
think anyone wants to.
But
They say rob that Mexican.
damn,
Hey,
what the
yo.
fuck?
Chill out, bro.
The fuck was I gonna say? But nah, for real, R.I.P. to PNB, and hopefully these rappers just stop fucking putting themselves in compromising situations. Not to say that what he did was intentional or stupid.
He just went to go get food.
Yeah, he went to go get
Yeah,
food.
but it's
But-
how
Like, bro,
you
don't
move.
go-
Even Ice-T was saying like, yo, if you look at all like the West Coast rappers like The Game,
They don't
him,
get food.
no K Dot, how they move, they not in the hood, and then when they in the hood, they not packed out in jury.
yeah.
And when they in the hood, they also got security. They also got hella niggas with them.
And we not victim blaming.
No,
but
we
this
not
is the-
victim
yeah,
blaming.
yeah.
This is not victim blaming.
Yeah,
This
no,
is just
I'm
how
on
to.
your side,
this
but-
is how to move.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you have to move like that in
Exactly.
these areas. So it's not victim blaming.
That's
It's
my point.
being smart and strategic on how you move.
It's unfortunate that these niggas have to move a certain type of way.
But you have to move that way.
exactly.
Like if
just
you
have
got
to-
money and you
yeah.
juried out, you should not be in the hood just chilling. Unless you
Exactly.
got like 30 niggas with you, or
But-
niggas with guns with you.
Yeah.
Cause you can't be in the hood. One, all that jewelry.
Oh,
on,
the point
without
I
a
was
gun.
going the point I was going to make. Obviously, it's still early, and we don't know who have they found the culprits or anything like that.
I don't believe so.
So I don't know if it's the same niggas that tried robbing him before that he talked about on that DJ Academics interview, or if this was a completely different type of situation, isolated incident or whatever. But hopefully it wasn't the same niggas that he had anything with before. But
which would make it even worse.
yeah, exactly. But we can get off of that.
How come every time someone dies and we cover it, we always make jokes?
I mean, at the end of the
It's
day, we
terrible.
always gonna make jokes.
That's fair.
I know
But still.
we not. We
You
not
have to
trying
make light of
make
a
Every
Yeah.
time,
tragic-
every time
because
Zach,
it's- I feel
every time
like-
Zach goes over a headline when someone dies, like R.I.P. and then Phil and I just.
Well, because it's sad, so you have to make light of a tragic situation. Because
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, man, all this shouldn't be sad. We be sad every fucking day.
Yeah. All right, but on to something lighter.
Loosey goosey.
Topic that was suggested to us in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, then you fake as shit.
And you need to
And
get
there
in the
were several
Discord.
people that did admit to being fake as fuck.
Facts.
Today's our boy E's birthday. E was one of the people that admitted to being fake as
Bro,
fuck.
E,
So
bro, fuck you. Bro.
shout out E and being fake as fuck. But I think this was by Lindsay, I want to say. I forget who it was. But they wanted to know our top 3 Pop-Tarts. And
I'm pretty sure I said, go ahead.
so I think
I didn't answer this one.
from 3 to 1, I think the berry, that wild berry, the purple one with the blue, just from a nostalgic standpoint, that's number 3. Then number 2 is probably s'mores. And then number 1, without a doubt, is the ice cream sundae one. Pop that bitch in the freezer. Like, they always showed it on the commercial. Like, ooh, this one you got to put in the freezer. Me and my sister, we'd always do that. And then, bro, that shit was fire.
Right, ice cream sundae. I'm looking for that one.
Yeah, the ice cream sundae. I think you had that in your top 3, too.
I
right?
had the
Either
hot
you or
fudge
Jay.
sundae.
Yeah.
The
Oh, hot
s'mores
fudge sundae.
and the frosted strawberry. Got to keep the OG in there.
Yeah.
I never had the hot fudge sundae. I don't think.
That's the one that has like
But
the,
I
the
will
swirl on top,
admit-
right? Yeah.
The wild berry. So I have one from each of yours. The wild berry and the strawberry. Which is the strawberry's the OG,
Yeah.
but the wild berry is the one that you had, Zach. That one's fire. And then honestly, I can't remember what the next one is.
Brown sugar.
It could be the cookies and cream. I can't remember. what my third would be.
So
But I know
cookies
my
and
top
cream
two.
should be in my top, but it's not. For some reason, I just never liked the cookies and cream one. Even though I love Oreo, everything, cookies and cream,
Yeah.
everything, that one just wasn't good to me.
I used to get Pop-Tarts literally every morning.
Really?
High school breakfast.
I
Bro, high
typically
school breakfast was not healthy.
No, at all. High school food in general wasn't healthy. Like,
Yeah.
get back to what they gave you for lunch. But for a while, I was really on them toaster strudels.
You had school lunch or you brought your lunch?
No, I had school lunch, bro.
Luke, you
I-
brought you. Had,
I started actually elementary school and I think half of middle school bringing lunch, and then I bought all of high school. But actually, funny, like I was pretty much that kid that gets off the bus and he's like, "Mom, terrible sandwich." Terrible
bro, that
sandwich.
kid was hilarious.
Bro, that was me. And actually, I remember like halfway through middle school when my parents used to pack me lunch, like at one point, I sat down with my mom and I was like, "I have something to tell you, Mom." And she was like, "What?" Like I think my sister was there too, because my sister and I hated our packed lunches.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sound like a real dickhead. Sometimes I hated the packed lunch so much, and like it just didn't taste good, that I would not eat it and sometimes just dispose of it, like throw it away. So when I get home, my mom thought I ate, and then but I would actually not go and buy lunch, like I just wouldn't eat. So I just throw it
Yeah,
away.
you was on the
So-
Zach meal plan.
So I sat down with my mom at like 7th grade probably. I was like, "Mom, I don't really like the packed lunches. I've been throwing them away." And she was kind of like mad about it, because she's like, "You've been throwing away the food for the last 2 years or whatever." But after a little bit, she was like, "Okay, obviously if you don't like it, like it doesn't make sense to keep spending money
yeah.
on it. So we'll just have you like buy lunch from now on." And so high school, I bought lunch.
Okay.
But yeah, I had Pop-Tarts literally every breakfast.
So were you? Did you always put them in the toaster, or did you eat them at room temperature?
I prefer them actually in the toaster, but I ate them at room temperature. I don't
Gotcha.
even know if my school had a toaster, bro.
That's trash.
To be completely honest with
Yeah.
you. I don't think they did.
I was
Yeah.
big on toaster strudels.
Yeah, same. I was, bro, but I'm such a fucking fat ass sugar baby that I would always eat my first toaster strudel plain, and then just double up with icing
That's weird.
on the second toaster strudel,
Wait,
just so I could
what?
have all that icing.
Nah, because you
How
have
do you
to.
get the icing off?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? A toaster strudel? It
Oh,
comes in the-
toaster strudel. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
you
so you put it in the toaster and you put the icing pack on the toaster.
meant,
so
no,
that
I thought you meant the Pop-Tart.
And then you know how I was especially a fat ass? So then, because I really like Swiss Miss, but I don't like Swiss Miss like hot, because it's hot chocolate. You're supposed to
Yeah.
have it hot. I would always drink it cold, so all the sugar would just float to the top. Then I realized how much I love icing. I wouldn't even double up on the second packet. I would have my toaster strudel, just use one packet for the both of them, and then just put icing in my cold Swiss Miss.
That's
And then
weird.
I would
Something's wrong with
also
you.
put
Your ass a
Oreos
psycho,
inside
too.
of it. Bro, I have the worst sugar sweet tooth.
You're
I
a
mean,
sugar baby for real,
for
bitch.
real. But I'm a fucking fat ass for
But
real,
yeah,
bro.
the
I don't know how
apple
I'm a
cinnamon
twig.
toaster strudels. Oh,
That's the best.
They
This
had
bad and the
toaster
cinnamon.
strudels at your school?
No,
no,
would.
you bought it. My school was 10 mile. My school was like a 10-minute walk. Even my middle school, my high school. My high school was like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. My middle school was my middle school was right behind my house. So like,
That was the same
I
for
waited
you,
the
Zach?
last minute.
Nah. I went to Henderson.
Yeah, I've always
I don't
walked to
know how
both.
far
I've
that would
always
be
walked
for
to
you.
school. So
I lived in like Lake Worth, Boynton.
Oh.
So
Bro,
I would
yeah,
drive
yeah.
with because my dad worked at FAU, so I would drive with my
Oh,
dad
okay.
to work.
Yeah, I couldn't walk either. I mean, mine wasn't so far as Zach's, but like, mine was definitely. I want to say like if I were to try to walk it to high school, it would take me over an hour.
nah, mine's was 10, 15. Like take us like 20, like 15 minutes because you bullshit around.
Yeah.
But it's like right around the corner.
I didn't start taking the bus until high school.
Oh no, I took the bus. I want to say middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Took the bus when I was in Waukegan. That's the only time I've ever.
I
taken
love
the
taking
bus.
the bus though.
And then I had a homie. Shout out my homie Stefan on the bus. This nigga used to piss me off because he used to always do that shit that Phil does, where he like my dog said what up.
Yeah.
But like Stefan would like really do that because Phil, like, he'll just say it,
Yeah.
but he'll say it under his breath. So like the girl may hear it, but she may not hear it. But Stefan would like tap on the girl in front of him, whether she cute or ugly or what up, get their attention and be like, sorry, I apologize. My friend's really shy, but he does think you're really cute. And then, of course, I'd be like, no, I don't. So then that just made me look like I'm being shy as fuck and shit.
Bro, but my bus always had baddies on it.
Really?
Yeah. Every year, it seemed like there was just more and more baddies. My senior year, even more baddies.
Yeah. Yeah. But those were the good old days. So those were our top 3 Pop-Tarts. But also, AJ, he wanted us to know, or wanted us to say, which country has the best rice. And I think he was talking about white rice, but we could just talk about what's the best rice dish.
The best rice dish?
Haitian rice is fire, bro.
Haitian rice. This nigga had Haitian rice for the first time
And
in
it
his
was
life.
so good.
Now he thinks it's the best thing.
No, because it was so good.
Really?
Yeah, it was fire. I'm like, damn, why haven't I had this like more?
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
I
it's
feel like
fire.
the best rice comes from Asia.
Okay. But what is the best
Isn't
rice?
that what Asia's known for?
Yeah.
Rice?
But which I'm just saying, like
They're known for noodles too. Italy
Yeah.
apparently stole the noodles from
From Asia?
Asia,
Bro,
and gentrified
what
that
do
shit.
I think jasmine rice.
Yeah,
It's
jasmine rice is top
fire.
tier. Yeah.
But you're not giving rice dishes like shrimp fried rice
no,
or
I'm just-
rice and peas or
Rice
Is that
and
what
peas.
the
definitely-
question is?
Yeah,
or is it just
that's
the
that's
best
what I'm asking.
rice
The
grain?
best, the
'Cause
best
jasmine
rice dish.
Oh, I'm off topic then.
You hella.
Yeah.
I
off
will
topic.
shout out though, basmati rice. Fire. Get on that.
I don't know what that is.
you never had basmati rice? It's Indian rice.
Yeah,
Maybe I have. Maybe
It's
I
good. You get a short grain, long grain. It's really
it's
good.
fire.
haven't. So I said
best
in,
rice dish.
while you think paella, that's up there. Jollof, that is up
Best
I
there.
never
rice
had
dish.
jollof.
Jollof is fire.
Um,
And then,
Oh, I
like you
fuck
said,
with
rice and peas.
Rice if it's cooked in a hot stone pot. So you push the rice to the side in the stone pot, and then you let it sit, even after everything else is cooked. That shit gets like crispy on the end. Or that shit is. Why is Phil looking
I
at me like that?
I
Like
don't
he's
want
hungry
no
right now.
crispy rice.
Bro, this you've never had crispy rice? Bro, this shit is.
No, I have.
I mean, Puerto Rican rice
The
is good.
Puerto Rican rice, yeah, they leave that shit to sit at the bottom of the pot.
arrozo con pollo, whatever.
But this is
Arroz
made.
con pollo.
This is made in like a stone pot.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get like as hard as the, and it like almost caramelizes.
So kind of like bibimbap or whatever the fuck it's called. The
Bibimbap.
the Vietnamese or Korean
Bibimbap?
dish. It's like
it's
in-
bibimbap.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, well that's one dish that you
Yeah.
can get in a hot
Yeah.
stone pot.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Shout out
But-
to them Haitians because they rice fire.
but yeah, when it sits on the stone pot, it literally caramelizes, so it tastes sweet. So I feel like you would like it, Zach.
Maybe. If you like it, you know I like it.
That's facts.
But yeah, it's the Zoes for me.
And I mean, obviously, any type of fried rice
Yeah.
is gonna be amazing. So
Fried rice slaps. Oh, I had like a pineapple. Where was that?
I've had that
A
before.
pineapple fried rice.
Bro,
It
they
might have
got
been at
so
Szechuan
good.
Mountain House. That shit was.
Did
fire.
you have it out the pineapple? The first time
Out
I
of the
had it.
pineapple? No.
No, the first time
This
I
is just
had it, they
pineapple
had it
chunks.
out of the pineapple. So they put the rice and
Does
like,
it taste better out of a pineapple?
Yes.
bruh, it's
I
feel like it's
so.
just for
It was
presentation.
probably one of the no, it was one of the best fried rices I've ever
Do
had.
they
And that's
cook-
when I ate
Okay,
chicken
if they
and shit.
cook it in the pineapple, then I could see why it would be better because it would get some of the flavor from the pineapple.
Well, even no,
Yeah.
even
But
if
if you
it's
just
sitting
put
on if it's sitting on the pineapple, the rice soaks up the juice and the
Yeah.
flavor too.
but usually they
Hey,
scoop
not if
out.
the rice is already cooked.
Yeah.
Even if it's cooked, it still soaks up the flavor when you scoop it out of a pineapple. You
Oh, I guess if you get some of the flesh from the pineapple.
yeah.
But the rice doesn't actually soak up the pineapple. You're just getting pineapple.
If you
scoops.
take cooked rice and sit it in pineapple, and it's
I don't know about
sitting
that.
in pineapple juice, the rice
If
is
it's
gonna taste
already
like
cooked,
pineapple. Even if
it's
it's
already
cooked,
absorbed the
even,
water.
Even if
I
it's
don't know.
cooked, bro.
I don't know about that. Now, if you cook raw
Even
rice in
if
the
it's
pineapple with the
cooked.
pineapple
Yeah.
juice, then it would absorb the pineapple.
No,
but I think you're
bro,
just getting
it's
the
still
scoops.
gonna
of-
taste like you still gonna
No,
have remnants
I'm not
of
saying.
pineapples
Yeah,
on
you
the
probably
cooked
will
rice.
because you're scooping it. Because you're scooping. it.
Like, bruh, you're still gonna have it. So
No, yes, because you're scooping it.
it
not
won't be
because
as
it's absorbing.
infused, but you'll have
Yeah,
a pineapple
that's what,
aftertaste.
no. So we're agreeing then.
No, we're not.
Yes, it won't be infused, but you'll have scoops of pineapple.
All right, we gonna move on. So you don't have a question of the week?
It'll
Oh,
come to me
God.
later. I don't think so.
All right,
Bro.
get it off your chest. Y'all got anything?
Yeah, I got something.
All right, go for it.
I'm fucking pissed this week. So, I've been wearing a ton of hats
Okay.
at work. I told y'all, well, I told Zach how much shit I oversee. But my boss recently came to our last meeting and he was like, "Oh, I've been doing some research. Like, the president of the president of the university, wants us to be in the top 130 in the U.S. News World Report or whatever the fuck it is. Right now, we're like somewhere around 250 to 300.
Yeah, I
Um,
got a bob to make, right?
Oh, facts. So he's like, in like the next 5 years, he wants to get to the top 130. He was like, we want to be a preeminent university. So my boss looked at the top 20 schools in that 130, and like not the top 20, but somewhere in the top 20 in the first half, and then 20 schools in the bottom half of that 130. On average, other schools in that range have 8.5 campus recreation professional staff members. Guess how many professional staff members mine has?
3.
Like 4.
2. Me and one other person. And the one other person oversees facility operations. That's
Yeah.
it. Right now, I'm overseeing intramurals, clubs, personal training, group fitness, wellness, and marketing. 6 different areas, bro.
Yeah.
And anytime there's anything like where we're promoting, let's say we're promoting the building to like and the programs to students, and we're having an orientation, he always asks me to lead it. Like I don't have enough shit on my plate.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, we're looking to bring in like 2 more dedicated full-time members for marketing and fitness, so we can take some stuff off of Luke's plate." And I'm like, "Thank fucking God," but it took him like 6 months now to realize that I should not be doing 6 of the 7 departments
Yeah.
in the fucking building. And then in our one-on-one, he was like, "You know, I noticed you've been doing a lot, and you obviously like you oversee a lot. You know, and the turnover rate at other universities for student affairs is 12%.
Mm-hmm.
The turnover rate for our university student affairs is 20%.
Jeez.
The turnover rate for our university just campus recreation is 35%."
Yeah. Tell him that nigga got to start paying y'all.
And then he was like, "You know, and I've been thinking like, what makes you want to stay here? Like, why would you not just want to go back to Kentucky?" And in my head, I was like, "Bro, I've been looking at other jobs, my guy.
girlfriend.
You don't know the half of it, G." Like, at one time I was looking at other jobs and I accidentally had the tab open on the fucking top of the screen. And he came and looked at my monitor, like, because I had to show him something. And I was like, "Fuck, how do I close that real quick?" I almost hit that Command Q
Yeah.
and quit the fucking Safari. But yeah, bro, like that shit, that I had to get that off my chest because like I shouldn't be overseeing that many things.
No, not
and
at all.
And I need to ask for a raise. Like that's the first thing.
Yeah.
But if I don't get it, then obviously like I need to start
Yeah. Yeah.
thinking about other things.
For sure.
Especially if he doesn't because he says stuff sometimes and it never actually happens. So I'm hoping that like he actually brings in 2 people like he fucking says he will.
Yeah. What about you, Phil? You got anything?
To get off my chest, nah, man, I don't.
This is gonna sound stupid because I know we just living on their planet and their territory, but fuck bugs. Because since I moved into my place, no matter how many traps I put, ants and little baby roaches are all over there. I'm not a dirty nigga.
Wait,
Our
all over
place
the
is
house?
clean. It's not all over the house. Ants, yes, are all over the house. But when I first moved in, I was seeing little baby roaches everywhere. So we put up a bunch of traps. I haven't really seen them, but last week I saw like 2, not big roaches, but like bigger roaches. Killed both of them. But I feel like it's not the end of it.
Now you better have them calling.
Yeah, bro.
let's
You need your landlord to call.
Yeah, but because it's a condo and not an apartment, it's our responsibility. So this weekend, we're gonna get some of like the spraying shit to like spray the edges
How's
of
that
the
y'all
door.
responsibility?
He said it's because what the homeowner association thing
You need
says.
to look at that.
I go over it.
lease.
'Cause I think he bluffing. Because
Yeah.
anytime I have issues like that, I call my landlord.
Yeah.
And as long as you stay in the,
Yeah, you should, bro.
Yeah.
that.
But it's like no matter what I'm always finding like little cracks in the wall and just like ants are fucking trailing in or out.
Bro,
Shit's maddening.
where you see one roach, you'll definitely see multiple.
Yeah.
Speaking of roaches, bro, there's like, cause I've killed like 2 or 3 roaches in my place.
Hold on, I need to make sure people know I'm not dirty. It's just
No,
No, it's a
you are.
Florida. It's a
No, you are.
it's
It's
a,
the
also a
roaches.
Florida thing because
Yeah.
we're not dirty and we had
Yeah.
like 3
No,
big
y'all definitely
like we
dirty.
had 3 big roaches in our house, right?
Yeah.
Over
Like they're your
the
first
last
cousins.
like the last 2
Isn't
weeks.
that
or whatever.
a Kanye song?
I don't know, but so I because
He
Danny
says,
never-
"What's a black beetle anyway?
It's
A fucking roach."
Yeah.
No, he says
'Cause-
so- he said something about roaches in your house like they're your first cousin.
Oh.
Because Danny don't kill roaches, and so whenever there's one in the house, she's like, "Can you kill it?" She
Yeah.
turns like to a baby. So I'm like, "All right." So I'm at work one day. I'm working from home, and there's like a roach on the floor, and I'm like, "Where the hell is this roach?" And I knew. The crazy thing is, I saw it outside on the stairs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should kill this motherfucker because he's probably gonna like find his
Yeah.
way into the apartment. Sure did find his way into the apartment. Bro, I killed this nigga, right? Throw him on I put him in a paper towel and throw him on top of the trash because the trash is full because I was
Yeah.
getting ready to take it out. Tell me when I opened up the trash, the nigga was alive, bro.
Bro, roaches
I
don't
jumped back.
die.
I jumped back. I was like, oh shit! Had
He
to
was
take a
playing
shoe and
dead.
just start beating the trash, bro. I
Bro,
was like,
I'm
hell
telling,
no.
because the same thing. The roach I seen last week, I stepped on that bitch, and then picked it up in a paper towel and showed Tatiana, like not trying to scare her, but just like, oh, there's more roaches, and that bitch started moving. It fell out my hand. I had to kill that bitch again.
Bro, I was like, what? That shit startled me. Jane
Yeah.
gonna hold you. But my homie told me when you kill him, you gotta. He is like, you gotta flush him down the toilet.
Yeah, that's what I did.
He's like, bro,
So-
you gotta put him in a paper towel. You gotta flush him down the toilet. I was like, I said, apparently that's some Florida shit. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Fuck
Wait,
these bugs.
Let me play this.
No.
This let me play it. How y'all don't know?
No, I probably know the song. I just can't think of the
It's
bar.
family
off the-
business.
Oh, okay.
It'll be quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's a great song, by the way.
That is a great song.
What's the best thing y'all have seen all week?
My homie had his baby, man. She was
Okay.
beautiful. She was fucking beautiful.
Shout out to
Quez.
Oh, Quez had a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
damn, I didn't know that.
Shout out
yeah.
to Quez. You know what I'm saying? But he had baby Savannah. She was beautiful.
So a girl, okay, beautiful baby
He's
girl.
a girl dad, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Came back
Savannah.
healthy.
Come on the
Another
show.
future NFL or a future FAU quarterback.
Yup.
First girl. Shout out to her.
on
What
the
about you,
pod.
Luke?
Best thing I seen this week?
Nigga.
Oh, Phil, what do you think the best thing I seen this week?
Your
was?
girl naked.
Butt ass naked.
Bucket booty naked.
On all fours.
Okay.
Spicy.
On all fours.
Bro, you can't get too descriptive because then we're going to get fucking images in our head.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Zach.
Bro, you're the one that's getting descriptive, my
Zach,
nigga. What you
bro,
mean?
All I said was on all fours.
Why you imagine his girl on all fours?
Bro,
Right?
you're wild.
He's the one that said it. What you mean?
Wait, why you yelling? He
Yeah,
been
why you
drink-
yelling?
He been drinking, Jay.
My fault.
He
my
been
fault,
drinking.
my
Now he
fault, my
thinking
fault.
about sin on all
No.
fours.
You're
You-
wild.
You try.
All right, my apologies.
Bro,
We'll move
facts.
on. We'll
Zach,
move
you
on.
so dirty, man.
We'll
And then he
move
tries
on.
to move on quick.
We'll move on.
Try to gloss over.
best
Did you
thing-
like the thought?
No, I did not. The best thing.
Good.
That's why I try to change the subject.
Good.
The best thing I've seen. That I went undefeated in fantasy football. I'm 3-0 right now in fantasy, even though I was probably like the lowest scoring winners in all my leagues. But I'll take it.
Oh,
Hey, another best thing.
we are going to talk about that.
We won the
Sift
first
pod
round,
league.
the first week.
Well, bro, we're going to talk about
Okay,
that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to
That's
that.
the thing.
My fault.
But yeah, we will talk about fantasy because we have a Sift pod league now. But yeah, next thing is streaming.
Yes, what you got? Well, I changed the battery.
Okay, next thing, it says Katrina Babies.
I fuck with
Shout
it.
out Katrina Babies.
It's a really good documentary on HBO Max about it talks about the kids of Katrina and kind of
Like
how they felt
Katrina
the hurricane. Yeah.
Wait, just like people fucking during Katrina and having a baby?
No, nigga, the hurricane.
No, like during the hurricane, like you're locked down.
No,
with
it's
your
called
significant
Katrina
other.
Babies because it's focused on the kids, how the hurricane affected the kids, because nobody asked how it affected the kids.
Oh, like how old are the kids?
Like 13, 8, 6, like the children of Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, I thought it was like
That's why it's
children-
called Katrina Babies.
I thought it was children conceived during
no,
Katrina.
nigga, the kids and how
Oh.
Katrina affected them.
So how did Katrina affect them?
Watch the documentary. It's a
No,
good
just tell me, ruin it
No,
for me.
it's a great documentary. It's actually was really good, man. I don't want to spoil it because I want people to watch it.
So how old are they now? Because I forget how long ago that was.
20s. Some of them 20s, some of them 30s. They're adults. It's just like I don't know, man. Because then you get to see like the footage from Katrina, and then you realize how shitty it was.
Oh, bro, it was.
But like, it gives you even more deeper context.
Like, see, I can still like remember on the news seeing fucking the whole of New Orleans just destroyed.
Yeah.
Like helicopter footage just over the spot, like wild
Yeah,
shit.
it's a good documentary. I like documentaries. Y'all should
You've
watch
never even
it.
been in a hurricane, like a real hurricane.
That's
have
facts.
Who?
You.
No,
You-
I've
you-
evacuated.
Yeah, you've been blessed that we haven't been hit with anything
bro,
crazy.
Yeah, I think the worst one, I lost power for like, might have been when I was in middle school. Lost power for like 2 weeks. Had to shower with like a bucket and.
I've been in a derecho, which is
what?
a derecho. It's an inland. What? A derecho
That's not a real thing.
is an
You mean a
inland.
tornado?
No, it's a derecho. It's an inland hurricane. Look it up.
What? Why
Look
did you
up
call it a
derecho.
tornado?
No, that's
Derecho?
it's called derecho. We've talked about this before.
We've
I've-
never talked. This is the first time I've
Yeah,
ever heard
no,
about this
It's
shit.
a new word you're teaching
No,
us.
this was in 2011.
How do you even
Like
spell it?
Dericho or something like that.
Derecho.
Yeah, it's a derecho.
It's a windstorm, severe thunderstorms.
Yeah, they pretty much say it's an
Derechos
inland
can
hurricane.
cause hurricanes or tornadoes.
It's like an inland hurricane.
Okay.
But yes, I've been through that. So
Wow, bro, why have I never heard of that
Me
before?
neither.
All of our listeners who are in like fucking Missouri and Arkansas and stuff.
Yeah, so then if y'all got
Probably-
derechos and tornadoes, why the fuck when y'all moved down here, y'all so concerned about
Yeah,
hurricanes?
for real.
Well, that was my first time ever even
Also-
hearing a derecho was when I was in it.
Okay.
If a derecho can cause a hurricane, it's probably like a smaller hurricane.
It's because it's
So-
coming off the lake waters.
Yeah, and it's not coming off of like an
Ocean water, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
So,
but you get the
so
same
that's
effects.
probably why. Like
Yeah.
they're like, oh, a derecho. We've witnessed it being somewhat bad.
Yeah.
So when they come here, they're like, oh, a hurricane's worse.
Well, no, I mean it was pretty bad. It knocked out this happened like graduation day for when I was in Carbondale, and then we went without power for a week and a half. We were on curfew until
shower.
9 o'clock. You couldn't get gas for 10 miles out of the city,
Yeah.
a small city, and like we were fucking living on like what do you call
Canned
it?
foods
Canned
and-
foods and
Crackers.
pretty much.
That was me.
So like I've been in some.
That was
natural
like even when he had
disasters.
power.
Facts.
When he was in college.
Like we had to barbecue all of our
How you barbecue?
Meats.
our meats
Oh.
because you don't need electricity for a barbecue with your
You're
stupid
right,
ass. Nigga said how you barbecue.
You're right.
Stupid
You're right.
ass. Who is this nigga?
You're right.
It's just like what?
Why did I not barbecue during the? Oh, maybe because all of the like canisters get sold out quick as shit.
Yeah, that is true. Those do sell out fast as hell.
But if you don't need canisters, if you have, we also use
Coals?
Coals, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have coals, bro. Those probably also sell out fast. Bro, when hurricanes happen, people
Wild
buy
out.
everything.
Yes.
for
But
like
coals
a
also
year's
last
supply.
long. So most people that have charcoal grills usually have
Yeah,
charcoal in the
Yeah.
crib. That can,
See people-
charcoal lasts you a
You see
minute.
people fighting in the fucking aisles.
Like the
and
way
shit.
that people were wilding out during COVID, for those of y'all that don't live in Florida, like that's what it's like during a hurricane. Like gas gets sold out, toilet paper, water, everything's off the shelves. Like people just buy shit just to buy shit.
I know, bro. I had to evacuate. That shit
Yeah.
fucking sucked. It took 17 hours to go to Atlanta, which is a 9-hour drive.
Well, you didn't
Jeez.
even need to evacuate, I don't think, right? Did
No,
the hurricane even come?
it didn't come, but it was projected that it was gonna be bad, and my family wanted me to get out.
I'm
Even though I
surprised
was
you
gonna-
listen. You never
I
listen. To
only
shit, bro.
listen, bro, because
Damn,
my
that's
mom
facts.
called me, my auntie called me, my godfather called me. Like everybody was like, "We'll fly you home," and I'm just like, I don't want to come home. Like it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And they're like, "Please, just do it for us." Like, I never heard my family like plea like this. Like
Yeah.
like they were like
They thought
thought
you were a
that
goner.
this is gonna be a Cat 5 and I'm gonna be underwater, and I was done for. So I only did it just to give them a peace of mind because I
Yeah.
did not want to do it.
But you've been through derechos.
That's really nice of you.
So you Gucci.
Yeah, but derechos come like
Bro,
hurricanes.
that
though.
is a way more lit name than a hurricane.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying, but derechos also come like tornadoes. You don't see them coming; they just happen.
Got
It's
you.
like quick, and it's just like when it happened, I was hung over as shit.
Yeah.
Like cause the night before, like it was graduation weekend, and I was a sophomore, and I'm in the dorms, and I'm faded, bro. And my homeboy Jameer just come knocking, cause I'm on the 3rd floor, he was on the 2nd. He just come banging on my door at like 11 o'clock. in the morning. It's like 11 to 12 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I'm still drunk. Like
Yeah.
I'm asleep. He's like, bro, get on some clothes. I'm like,
It's a
bro.
Derecho.
We just thought it was a tornado.
And you're like, what?
We thought it was a tornado.
You're
So
like, what?
he's like banging on my door, and,
You're like,
he's
who is
just like,
Derecho?
he's just like, yo, we got to get on some clothes and we got to go downstairs and because we lived in the towers.
Y'all
Which
got
is dorms.
Derecho.
I would have been like, I don't know a Derecho.
Y'all got Derecho horns, like the sirens.
We got tornado horns, so that's what you hear. So you,
Oh, okay.
you just hear the whole town is just fucking. The tornadoes are flying
The
off,
whole town's fucking.
and then you look out the windows and the wind's picking up. Everything's blowing over, and next thing you know, fucking windows just get blown out of the dorms.
windows
they
get
like,
blown out of the
Bro, the
doors.
winds are that strong. The windows get blown out of the dorms, so the wind is that strong. It's like, psh, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is actually serious.
Yeah.
So I'm like rushing to throw on clothes. I'm hungover, and we go into the basement of our dorm units. And so as this storm is passing, bro, you just hear power lines going down, trees getting knocked over, cars getting smashed into, and it's wild because you can look out it and just see shit going and
Yeah.
spinning in circles.
And y'all building's not built for that.
It's like it's going. on
We're in a concrete building though, so we were straight.
Yeah.
But it blew out a lot of the windows, knocked out a lot of the buildings around town. Like I said, knocked out the power. Justin had a Maxima at that time and had a trash can flew into his Maxima.
Jeez.
So, like he came out and was like, "Oh fuck, man! Like this shit just flew a trash can into my car, like the big stationary trash cans that you have at apartment complexes." And like I said, we was out of power. And Carbondale's a rural town, so
Yeah.
at 7-8 o'clock at night, bro, it gets dark, and they had us on curfew at 9 o'clock. And we stay out to like 1-2 o'clock, fucking flashlights, and it's hot as shit. It's the summertime.
Yeah.
It's August. I think it was June or August, so it's fucking burning up, bro. But it was wild. It was a fun
June
time
or August.
Got you.
because it
Alright.
was
So
either
not July.
yeah. I don't know.
All right, but we'll skip ahead to sports. So we could talk about how our favorite teams looked in week 1. Luke, we never know what your favorite team is, so who
Shout
you
out the
cheering for?
Dolphins.
He don't have
Okay,
one,
Shout
bro.
out the Dolphins.
Okay.
No, I don't really have a favorite team, but if I had to cheer for a team, it'd be the Dolphins.
All right. So how you
So shout
feel
out
like
the
how
Dolphins.
you feel like the Dolphins looked week 1?
Defense looked fine. Even though they played the Pats, and the Pats' offense isn't even that good. Running back by committee, they don't have any wide receivers.
Oh,
Don't
the
have a
Pats
nice-
you're talking about.
Yeah, don't have a
Yeah.
nice tight end, so pause. So I feel like it was easy for our defense to look good.
Yeah.
I want to see Waddle get more involved. He didn't get nearly as many targets as I thought he would. And then he had the one
Gesicki
big.
didn't get as many targets.
Well, I don't think Gesicki's gonna get as many targets as
Yeah.
we think he will.
Yeah.
Now with Hill and Waddle, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like deservedly so. Like Hill should be the number one, and then Waddle. But last year, before Hill got like 40% of the targets. Last game, Waddle only got 16%.
Yeah.
So it's a big drop off, and I want to see him because he's that guy that obviously you saw in week 1, like he can take one big play, a slant,
Exactly.
a 10-15 yard slant, take it, all the way down the field. So I'd want to see him get involved more. Obviously Hill looked decent. He didn't score, but had a decent amount of targets and yards. I don't know. I'd want to see them establish the run a little bit better.
You on your
Edmonds
Phil shit.
Edmonds seems to be the main
Have
back.
to establish the run.
Edmonds seems to be the main back. But hopefully I feel like the Dolphins in the last few years haven't had a nice running back, so they've always gone running back by committee.
Yeah.
But I want to see them stick
But
with
they've
someone
also
who's
signed
lit.
so many running backs.
Yeah,
this
that's true.
offseason.
Also, are
That's
you
true.
now a Dolphins fan? Is that gonna be like your permanent thing, or are you gonna change it in 2 years?
We'll see. We'll see. I think that's to be decided. But right now, being back in Florida, I want to go to Dolphins game now. I have Waddle on some fantasy teams, and that's always nice to be able to cheer for.
But Waddle still did decent fantasy wise.
Yeah, no, he did. But obviously, when you look at the number of targets that your players are getting, even if their production's not great, if you look, if they got 10 targets and only 2 catches, it's still decent because you know that they're
They're getting
like
the
they're
looks.
getting the
Yeah,
looks.
so eventually the catches
exactly,
will
exactly.
increase.
If it's like every game they're getting targeted 3 times and they're catching all 3 for 100 yards and a touchdown, at some point it's going to regress because you can't sustain three catches and 3 targets, or you can't sustain 3 catches if you're only getting targeted 3 times
Got you.
consistently, you know, and you can't sustain scores either if you're only getting targeted 3 times.
Yeah. Eagles. How you felt like the Eagles looked?
We won.
Y'all won,
But offense looked pretty good.
But you played the fucking Lions.
Now
and
Lions
it was a close game.
Lions are gonna surprise a lot of people because they play hard.
no, they're not.
They
They're
are.
not.
But we got up on them, but bro, I just don't like our defensive coordinator. Gannon is so fucking trash, bro. Cause like Jalen Hurts played well. Like for our line, our offensive line played like shit, and Jalen bailed us out of a lot.
Yeah.
AJ Brown looked like a beast.
So you like that pickup?
Yeah, bro. 10 receptions, 155 yards. He had the highest debut in Eagles wide receiver
But
in Eagles
touchdowns.
franchise history.
Devontae.
Devontae didn't get the looks, but
He had nothing.
he had four looks, but he dropped a couple passes early. But
he had
also,
0 receptions.
it's also one of those things is they single covered AJ Brown all game. You
Yeah.
go to what's working. You don't need
Yeah.
to look at nobody else because they wasn't covering him.
Yeah.
And I think over the next couple weeks, just like the Waddle situation, Devontae's gonna get his looks. It was just that night. It was y'all are really not gonna double AJ Brown? Okay, he was always open, so just go to the open man.
Does it worry you that Hurts didn't throw for a TD?
No, because we ran in for 4 TDs,
Okay, just making sure.
and I don't care about throwing in for touchdowns. I just care about scoring. What is our scoring like? We scored 31 points.
Yeah.
4 different people scored rushing touchdowns. So like he could have thrown for TDs, but our receivers got tackled on like the 3-yard line. Like
Yeah.
not Brent. I was gonna say Brent Selleck. Jesus
gonna say
Christ,
Brent
fucking
Fayez.
Dallas Goedert almost broke one. AJ Brown had opportunity to break one and get in the end zone. They just got stopped short. So,
Yeah.
and anytime you get in the goal line, we know our run game is that good, and Hurts has the ability to sneak it in. So I don't really care about throwing touchdowns. I just care how our offense looks. Offense looked pretty good. We ran the ball good. Yeah, we
Who
didn't.
should be the number 1 back?
We didn't protect as well. Miles Sanders is our best back, without a
Yeah.
question. He just can't stay healthy, and we also don't pound the rock as much as we should. So he only had like 15 or 13 to 15 carries. But
Got you.
But he played well.
Got you.
Again, for me, it's the defense. Like, it's always gonna be brothers, and we blitzed, and then we go up big, we stop blitzing, and I'm just like, bro, our defensive coordinator is just fucking soft.
How was Hassan Reddick?
He
as
didn't really. We dropped in the covers too much. Like the thing is, he's a 3-4. He's a 3-3 technique. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That 3-4 technique, like outside rush. And Gannon wants to drop him in coverage. Like, no, bro, he only is good at one thing, and that's rushing the quarterback. Just let him rush the fucking
I feel like I
quarterback.
told you that though, because I think you were like, "Oh, we finally got a linebacker," and I was like, "He's gonna be rushing the." Well,
But
I mean,
no,
you're
but I
saying
was
you're
for
saying the
that.
opposite.
No,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
for that. That's what
Yeah.
I want him to do. But Gannon did the opposite, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
Gannon was dropping him back in coverage, and that's not where he excels.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
play him where he excels. Because
Exactly.
we got Kazir White, and Kazir White played great. Super happy about that pickup. Bradbury had a pick 6. Super happy about that. Slay did well, minus the touchdown reception that he got mossed on, but that was just a great throw because he was right there. And then I would like to see more of Jordan Davis. He only had like 20. What do you have? 20 plays. So I would like to see more of Jordan Davis, but we'll see.
Got you.
I'm excited for the Vikings.
Oh, y'all gonna get smacked.
Wait,
in
did
the
you
face.
I don't
ever,
think
did
we
you
gonna
ever
get
give us your record? What you think the record's gonna be?
For the Eagles.
Yeah,
I think I said
we were supposed to do that early, not after week 1.
I can
Oh,
give it
shit,
to you right now.
I didn't realize we were supposed to do that.
You know, bro. What do you mean? He always predicts the Eagles.
Oh, I thought you meant all of us. with
No,
all our-
just him.
Well, no, I told you this year we'd win the NFC East and we'd probably go to an NFC Championship game. I did say that, and I said that we would be.
I don't know.
Let's see.
You know, AJ also
Washington,
picked the Eagles
3,
Yeah.
4,
for this week.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Well,
I think we're gonna win 12 games.
Okay, 12 games.
12 and
So
5.
that means 12 and 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but we will see. The Bucks, they got the dub, an easy dub versus Lindsey's Eagles, but we looked pretty
Not
mid.
Against Lindsey's
It's
Eagles.
I mean,
Cowboys.
sorry,
Don't
Lindsey's
disrespect me
my
like
fault.
that, cuz.
Lindsey's
Bro,
Cowboys.
we
Dak
won.
looked awful.
Yeah.
Even when he, I mean, obviously when he was healthy. Like,
Yeah.
Didn't I tell y'all the Cowboys gonna be overrated this year?
Yeah.
I did not tell y'all that.
And
CD
then
Lamb looked
maybe Phil is on to something with CD.
I did not tell y'all niggas that.
Wait, what'd you say about CD?
That
He's not a number one.
Oh.
But y'all don't believe. I don't watch the NFC East. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas don't be believing me.
Yeah, but
I still don't believe you.
I mean, at the same time, the Bucks, our secondary looked great. Like Carlton Davis and Jamal Dean, those are two very good corners. I mean, they do get beat a lot, but they actually looked very, very good. I don't know if that's an indictment on us or if that's an indictment
CD
on the Eagles.
wasn't getting separation. See, the Cowboys. Stop confusing the Eagles and the Cowboys.
drunk.
Man.
Did I say the Eagles again?
Yes.
Oh, my fault. My
I will
fault.
smoke you, cuz.
But also, Michael Gallup is out. I mean, if any team had just like one guy,
Yeah, that's
without
true.
it, like you can put all your attention on to that one receiver.
They still got Ezekiel Elliott, and they still got what's that
Yeah,
running back
but
name?
their own
Tony
line is
Pollard?
not as good as what it used to be.
Yeah, their O-line's not nearly.
But didn't I tell y'all the Cowboys was overrated?
Yes, but also they're missing a lot of players.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to gas
I don't
up
think they're gonna
the,
be
But
the
that
Cowboys.
was that was my point. It was like, bro, I don't
And
know
Dak
how they
gets
still
hurt.
favorite to win the conference.
All right, well, I'm not trying to
Well,
talk
not
about the
anymore.
Cowboys. I'm trying to talk about the Bucks.
Well, hurry up.
Our offense,
We'll get to it,
one,
bitch.
we're just getting hit with the injury bug between the O line and now the receivers. Godwin, he hurt his ankle, I think it was.
Fournette's
on
also questionable.
shit. I
No,
didn't even know that.
Godwin's his hamstring.
Oh, okay, it's his
Damn, I
hamstring.
definitely
'Cause
picked y'all to win too.
Because he was coming back from an ACL, MCL.
Yes, so
and
he's probably
Yeah,
overcompensating. Yeah,
They rushed him back. He wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to return till like week 4.
yeah, exactly. Then Julio got hurt. He looked
His knee.
Yeah,
I think he gonna play though.
He looked good in week 1. I mean, I guess Fournette's out now. Tight end, I don't like.
Well, Fournette, I don't think he's out. He's questionable.
Okay, yeah, Cameron Brate, don't like him. I don't know what the fuck happened to Scotty Miller. Like, he was pretty decent. I feel like him and Brady.
Don't y'all got Russell Gage?
Yeah, we have Russell Gage, but he didn't really do shit week 1.
But
But our defense look good. I like our defense. D line, I feel like we have Tryon Shoyinka or whatever. I like him. Vita Vea, he's good. But honestly, and I'm gonna sound like a fake Bucks fan, I don't remember what happened with Jason Paul P. Yeah, JPP. I don't know if he's still on the team or what, but I definitely didn't see him game 1. Linebackers look great. I was mad that y'all didn't give me a chance to say safeties I'd have over Derwin. I mean, Derwin did look good last night, and we'll get to that.
That nigga looked great.
But Antoine Winfield Jr., that's another safety I'd rather have over.
That nigga looked
Derwin.
great.
But yeah, Bucks. We'll see how they look week 2. So we'll see. We play the Saints, and Brady cannot beat the Saints in the regular season, but we'll see.
Well, let's talk about our pick'ems.
Yes.
So-
right now, Phil and I are in the league.
Yep, we finished off the week strong.
Yes.
I think y'all are a game ahead of me, and I'm a game ahead of AJ.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this week 2 is where it's gonna get interesting because
Hey, I just wanna let y'all know I told y'all the Steelers was gonna win that game.
You did,
That was my upset. That was my upset game of the week.
and that's how I felt about the Texans, and the Texans
They
let me
did.
down.
No, because they tied.
They tied.
I was
yeah.
like, this nigga Zach was right about the low key. I was
know.
thinking that the whole time
Bro,
during
I
the
don't
game.
know
I was like, this
how,
nigga
though.
Zach was gonna be right.
Yeah,
And then they tied, and I was like, all right, bet.
yeah.
The Colts are such a trash team.
You know who let me down? Fucking Jags, bro. Because Carson Wentz gave him that game.
I don't know why y'all. I think you and Luke went Jags.
Bro, it was a
Bro,
close game. What do
Carson
you
Wentz
mean?
gave them the game. I mean, he threw 2 interceptions.
It ended up being a close game, but it started off with Washington pretty much kind of controlling the first half. Then the Jags started rolling.
And Wentz threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, but I don't know why y'all went Jags on that shit.
Because Dougie P. I actually got Jags this week, too.
I
Let's
think-
talk about it. You want to go through these games, Zach?
Airdrop that to me, or it's on
Bro,
Discord.
it's on the Discord too.
Yeah.
This nigga been drinking, bro.
Bro, facts.
You okay?
I can't
I'm good,
control
I'm good.
my liquor.
So we talking about week 2?
Yeah, let's talk about Thursday night.
Damn, this nigga Luke didn't pin. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. My fault.
Yeah,
My
it's
fault.
right
my
there.
fault. My fault. All right.
Is my guy
So
gonna apologize to me?
my fault. My fault.
My fault is an apology.
So how we doing this? We going game by game?
We want to know so far, except for AJ.
Yeah.
Shout out us three.
I'm actually surprised as many people went the Chiefs. I thought for sure Luke would go Chargers.
I wanted to, but I think I bet against the Chiefs last week,
Yeah.
and I wasn't going to do it again.
Yeah.
This is the first week where Luke and AJ's picks kind of differentiate in some extent.
Yeah.
Because I feel
Usually
like
we're
Luke
very
just goes
similar.
whatever AJ picks.
I go with whatever AJ picks.
Yeah, you feel like that.
Shut the
There's
fuck up.
this week is
How,
actually
wait, how when I beat AJ's picks last week?
By one game because he picked Washington.
What?
Well,
He-
no, Washington won. He picked
Washington won, yeah.
Who he picked? I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
I don't know, but this week is a lot different than
Yeah, it is.
last
This could
week.
create some separation.
It
is.
looks like there's only 3 games where we're across 4 games where we're across.
Yeah,
the
last
board.
time it was like 7. that we
Yeah,
were the
so
same.
Panthers, I think we all have them beating the Giants, even though the Giants last week beat and upset the Titans. We all have the Rams
Yeah.
over the Falcons. I think that's without question.
We all
The
have the-
Falcons actually kept it close with the Saints.
We all have the Bengals over the
yes.
Cowboys because the Cowboys are injured.
Yes.
And we all have the
Bengals
Broncos over Texans.
Looked bad though too.
Oh, we also all have the Bills over Titans.
Yeah.
Well, you said the Broncos. Oh, the Broncos over the Texans.
No, the Broncos didn't look great,
Yeah, they
but
didn't.
I think it's just one game. Like they have the better QB, they have the better receivers, they got the better defense.
I generally try to look at the QB matchup. That's usually pretty important for me. Can't give you all my secrets.
So, do you have the Lions winning because they kept it close?
I have the Lions. I have the Lions winning over. No, I have the Lions winning because I don't think Washington showed me much against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I think the Lions. I think we're a better team than I think the way the Lions played us will
Yeah.
work well against the Commanders.
When is Chase Young supposed to return?
I think he's out for a couple weeks.
Is he?
Yeah.
Jets over the Browns. I'm surprised that one's not a little more split. I know the Browns did win week 1 and Jets lost
Jets
week
looked
1.
buns, bro.
They don't have a quarterback.
Flacco is
They don't.
ass cheeks.
But
Yeah.
the Browns are still going to be the Browns.
Yeah,
at
but
the end of the
I'll take Hunt and Chubb
The Browns have more
to
weapons.
just run the
Yeah.
ball down the Jets' throat.
All right, we shall see. We shall see. AJ's the only one that picked the Dolphins over the Ravens. I don't know if that's a homer pick or
Probably homework.
It
That's
has to be because
legitimate.
I don't see that. Do you saw the way Lamar was throwing that thing?
yeah.
And he didn't even do anything in the first half. It was all
Nah,
second half.
Yeah, Lamar was hooping.
Pats, I'm the only one with the Pats over the Steelers. I just don't see the Pats and Belichick starting 0-2.
But Tomlin,
Tomlin is a great coach too.
exactly.
But
Yeah, that defense is. The thing is,
TJ Watt is out.
I thought about picking him because of that reason, but I think there's a couple teams that just got starting like good early. You know, there's always a few teams that go like 2-1, 3-1, and you're like, oh shit, they're gonna be real, and then they plateau in the middle
That's
of the season.
Steelers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I
the
see
Steelers,
that.
I feel like they're gonna start off good and then plateau and come back to normal and just
The
finish
9
over
and
500.
7
Yeah.
that they always are somewhere around there.
What made you go Cards over Raiders?
I mean, it's not like the Cards showed anything in the
They
first
look
game,
shit.
but they played a good ass team week 1, and I think that's why they looked bad. Like they just
The Raiders
weren't
played
ready.
the
Like they just
Chargers.
came out and got knocked in the mouth.
The Raiders played the Chargers, and they looked great.
Okay, but I also believe in Murray over Carr,
I don't.
and I believe in all of the Cardinals' weapons except.
What weapons do they have right now?
But that the Raiders don't have.
No, okay. And I'm not talking about like just wide receivers. But on the ground, Connor looked great.
Yes. But what do they have at receiver right now?
They have Murray, Rondell Moore. They have
So wait, you like Murray better than Carr?
They-
I don't like that.
they have Hollywood Brown.
Oh, yeah, Marquise. So that's right.
Raiders have Hunter Renfrow.
He didn't do nothing.
How?
it's the
wait,
first
He
game.
had
how
Yeah,
did-
he had like what 20 yards maybe.
Darren Waller.
Look at how adamant he is, and then who has Luke been trying to force on everyone in trades and fantasy?
Hey, yo, chill out.
Fucking
chill out,
Hunter
chill out.
Renfrow.
Chill out,
This
I've been trying to
nigga
move
Luke
Renfrow.
swear he's slick, bro.
Chill.
Wait, what
Bro,
did
chill.
Marquise
Our
have?
fantasy team listens to this.
What did Marquise have in week 1? Did he do anything?
Yeah, he had a touchdown,
Did he?
and I want to say, if I had to guess, 70 yards, 60 yards.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah. And I trust Hollywood. I trust Connor. I like Kyler more. I like their defense. Raiders, I mean, obviously, like, Carr and Adams are going to look good.
Yes.
I don't really know that I like Josh Jacobs. And Waller, I mean, I like Waller.
Yes.
But other than that, like, I don't really trust it. Like, he's going to have to throw to Adams 12 times a game like he did
Nah.
for them to be successful.
I disagree with that.
Nah.
I think so. I think.
I also don't think Kyler Murray's better than that. I think Kyler Murray's overrated.
Wait, you don't think Kyler Murray's better than Carr?
No. I don't think Kyler Murray's better than Jalen Hurts.
Well,
I want to.
Kyler Murray and Hurts is a closer argument than Kyler Murray and Carr.
I think
Kyler
Carr
Murray's
is
better than
clearly
Carr.
better than. I think Carr is
Clearly
clearly
better than Murray?
Yes, bro.
We never talked about the clause that they put in his contract
To
about
study.
having to study.
But they took
X
it
amount of. Oh, did they?
Yeah, they took it off because they got so much heat for it.
Oh wait, I did know that.
Yeah, I think Kyler Murray's overrated.
Bro, what?
I think he's overrated.
He hasn't.
He ain't did
lived
shit.
up to his potential.
He's better than Derek Carr.
I don't think so.
I don't like Derek Carr.
I don't
You
think
think Derek
so.
Carr's better
Yes.
too? Zach?
Yes, bro.
Yes. Derek Carr also has some, like, now I forget what the fucking stat is, but he had like a surprising stat that I saw recently where I think he's been like one of the top percentage leaders like the last couple of years or some shit like that. Like Derek Carr, I don't like him, but he's not a bad quarterback.
No, no one said he's a bad quarterback.
He's better than
He's
Kyler
not better than
Kyler
Kyler
Murray.
Murray.
Yes, he is.
I think so.
I need to look at his.
Wow,
at
why you
career
got so
stats.
much faith in Murray? He ain't shown shit.
All right, we can move on though. What else we got for sports?
Gooey.
Fantasy league. I talked about it earlier. I'm 3-0 right now in the sleeper league,
I got a dub as well.
in my Yahoo league, and ESPN.
Yeah, that was funny that Tati had posted that tweet when she
Yeah.
was leading, and then she
Yeah.
got smoked. And I was
Bro,
like, that's
both
Ricky
her
mistake.
and her opponent had the worst weeks by far. Like, she had Derrick Henry, who didn't do shit. She had Mike Williams, who balled the fuck out last night, but for game one didn't do shit.
Did she start him last night?
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah, he snapped. I
And
was like,
she-
damn, that's a Ricky mistake.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till that week over,
But
sis.
She gonna
fact.
bounce back. She gonna bounce back. I'm
Bro,
not-
y'all are asleep.
What?
I'm just looking at numbers.
But numbers don't tell the whole story.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Because he'll have the numbers, and the Cardinals be buns.
No, the Cardinals are not. The Cardinals are not buns.
Bro, the Cardinals are
What's
buns.
the Cardinals' record? What's been the Cardinals' records?
Did they even
last
make the
few
playoffs
years?
last year?
What's been the Cardinals'
No.
records last?
They
few
haven't been that good. They haven't finished at the
Hold
top of
on.
their division.
years? Hold on.
They're not gonna finish at the top of their division this year.
I don't know.
Seattle's in that same division,
I'm
right?
taking, like I said, I'm taking Derek Carr over
any
Last
day.
year they finished 11-6.
the Cards
Yes.
and what the
Hold
Raiders.
on, I'm
made.
looking right now.
Last year
12.
was also last year they had to deal with so much adversity, bruh. They had to deal with their coach.
They were 11-6 last year. You cuck.
Okay, but
What was
And
their-
you're
was their-
predicting your team to be 12-5 or something.
What
Like they were right around where you
did
thought
they-
your team
did
would
they
be.
make it to the playoffs?
They were second in the NFC West, which is a difficult division.
yeah.
Let's see what the Raiders were.
But again, the
Raiders
Raiders,
made the
had
playoffs
to, yeah,
last
the
year.
Raiders made the playoffs while dealing with so much adversity. With
Raiders
John
were
Gruden.
10-7.
they had
Yeah.
to deal with John Gruden, they had to deal with Henry Ruggs
So the Cardinals had a better record than the Raiders.
by one game.
And you still say,
and-
but he said the Cardinals were buns last year.
oh, that was
how they-
still yeah.
Oh, they just didn't show up in the playoffs. My fault.
How they could be buns? If they had a better record than the Raiders.
Anyways,
And he's a dual threat quarterback. And he's a black quarterback, so that automatically makes him better than any white
No,
quarterback.
that's not true.
Yes.
That's racist.
all right, fantasy. Well, what you wanted to talk about?
No, I
with
just
fan-
want to talk about that. also got a dub, and that this week I play Harold, my old roommate in college, and I'm about to get another.
I
fucking
remember
dub.
Harold. Hi, Harold.
I'm about to get another dub because Kelsey. I was nervous about Kelsey last night,
Yeah.
and Kelsey didn't do much. I mean, he still got 10 points.
Anybody got Dallas Goddard on their team? Who you got?
No one wants Dallas Goddard.
You got the Eagles defense. Somebody got some.
No,
Eagles
I
somewhere.
dropped the Eagles
I
defense
have
because they play the Vikings this week, and Justin Jefferson's gonna
Why would you drop them?
destroy them.
Why? No, he's not.
First of
Yes,
all,
he is.
first of all,
No, he's
even
not.
with, even He's
Y'all
the
better
best
go-
receiver in the league.
Y'all better go look at. Y'all better go look at. Y'all better go look at.
Slay
Y'all
about
better
to
go look
get
at-
cooked.
he's
Y'all
the
better go
best-
look at Darius Slay's record against top receivers last year.
Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the NFL,
Yes,
and he just keeps getting better. And Kirk Cousins is accurate.
but Green Bay also. Green
Bro,
Bay
he's one of the most
What?
accurate
No,
throwers.
They have Jair Alexander,
and they
who's
also didn't let Jair Alexander travel all game
Yeah.
with Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson, and that's different. Slay's gonna travel.
So you think what? Okay, so predict what Jefferson's stats are going to be. Let's see it.
Jefferson.
How many receptions? How many yards? How many touchdowns?
10-400 maybe.
10
Please.
receptions.
that is going off, my nigga.
10-400.
He said, "Bro, Darius Slay's gonna shut down." He said,
That is going off.
Do you know how many players get 10 receptions in a game?
But no, it depends on how they if they
Wait,
let
hold
if
on.
they let Slay travel, he don't get more than 80 yards.
Do you know how many players get 10 receptions per week? Probably 2.
Look at I'm just saying. Actually, no.
Probably Cooper Kupp.
He won't get more than
and
80
Jefferson.
yards.
Still, 10 receptions
Is a
for
lot.
80 yards is still pretty decent. Any touchdowns?
He's like 3.
Nah, he might have one.
Bro, 10
Like
receptions,
he'll have
80 yards, one touchdown is a great week.
It's Justin Jefferson. He'll have a decent game, but he's not gonna kill us like he killed Green
Bro,
Bay.
Jordan Travis is the dumbest
that was
quarterback I've
stupid.
ever. He always makes plays like that.
He's not gonna kill us like he killed Green Bay because
No.
we're gonna have our best player on him all game.
Yeah.
And if we don't have Slay on, we still got.
And you said y'all got James Bradbury?
we still got James. Bradbury.
What did he have? He
Yeah.
had 197 yards and 2
He's
touchdowns.
not, bro. He's not.
No, he's not going to get that. I don't think he's going to get that. But if he gets 10, 100 and a touchdown like you said, or 10, 80 and a touchdown like you said, that's still a good ass game.
Let me see. I gotta see what Darius Slay was versus wide
Anyway.
receivers.
Anyway, well, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, I don't have Justin Jefferson. We were talking about Kelsey. Yeah, Kelsey didn't take off. Thank God. I don't think I have anyone that. I just got Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, you actually were able to get that trade off?
Yeah, from Matt.
Got
didn't
you,
see?
got you. What did you want to say about picks?
Shout out Christian McCaffrey. No, it was we already went over the picks.
What,
That's what it was.
What was that?
It was a tally. Our NFL.
Oh,
picks.
got you.
But yeah, bro.
and
Shout out my
then
fantasy team.
college football. Last week we had a very, very, very weird week. So Luke's Wildcats upset the Gators, which I told you, bro.
Shout out
I
them.
called that. I
You
said
did?
that UK usually gives Florida a problem, and I'm not sold on this nigga Anthony Richardson or whatever his name
After
is.
he had a great first game.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Wildcats.
Yes. There were a lot of other upsets as well. I'm pissed because tomorrow UM plays Texas A&M, and College Game Day was going to be at that game. It was going to be a top matchup. I guess 12-6 or some shit like that. But they got upset by Appalachian State. So now College Game Day is going to Appalachian State instead of Texas A&M.
That's
but
trash.
it'll still be a top 25 matchup between Miami and Texas A&M. I'm nervous because we suck on the road. We haven't won a big game on the road in years.
And I don't think their ranking really shows what they are. Like, they're better than 23 or whatever.
No,
they are.
actually, Texas A&M also I forgot who they
No,
played.
no, they didn't play good. I'm just saying I think that they're better than... I think that they're... Well, on paper, sorry.
Yeah.
They're obviously better than...
But
their
they
ranking.
struggled week 1 against whoever they played. I forgot who it was. And week 2, obviously, they lost. But Miami also hasn't played anyone of any stature. So we played 2 bum teams, Bethune-Cookman and then Southern Miss, who we struggled with in the first half, but then put it away in the second half. So we'll see. We'll see. And then Bama, they almost got upset by Texas. Phil's
did, but they won.
Yeah, by
Bammers.
1 point.
Yes.
Texas lost that game, by the way.
Yeah, they did. They did. But it'll be not so much of an exciting college football weekend this weekend, but yeah. Me being the only college football lover on here, Phil, he's here and there. He did admit, because we had an argument about what's better between college and NFL, and Phil did make some valid points for college. But
They have exciting games because they just
yeah, and it's a preference thing. Like, I like college because of everything, the pageantry, the crowd, the
Pageantry.
traditions, all that stuff. But you
like
have
the traditions.
you have a lot more excitement because it's not going to be like perfect football. You're going to have a mistake here and there. You're going to have more blocked kicks than you would in the NFL, more blocked punts.
It's
You're
more
gonna
stupid, wild shit.
Yeah.
That just doesn't generally happen in the NFL. But I enjoyed last week watching all those upsets. I was tapped
Yeah.
in because I wasn't doing shit, and I was like, oh, I'm like looking at my phone like, oh, what's some good upset alert games on? So I just
Yeah.
started tuning into those.
Exactly.
Oh, NFL is definitely better than
Why do
college
niggas
football.
keep booking Appalachian State like they haven't beat
Yeah.
big teams over the last like 6-7 years? Because they knocked out Michigan, they knocked out Iowa, right?
And that was Michigan. That was
Michigan
before
was
they were
first.
even Division 1. They
Yeah.
were like Division 2 at that time.
Was it Suncoast, right? Was it Suncoast? Sun Conference or whatever?
I'm not sure.
The Sun
but
Conference went 3-0
Sun
against Power
Conference
5?
is Division 2.
Yeah.
What
But-
conference was it was it Conference USA?
Oh, that you're talking about this past weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That had 3 upsets from there of like major schools, Power
Yeah,
5.
it was Conference US. Or no, Sunbelt, I think.
Sunbelt, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have about college. We watching the FSU Florida State game now. Wow.
FSU Florida State.
Florida
They're
State.
playing each other. It's an inter-squad
Louisville,
scrimmage.
The Florida State Louisville game. So hopefully Florida State loses. Go Canes. That's all I got. It's been another episode of Save It for the Pod, episode number 81. Phil hit the drop. Peace.